You're watching SGT Times with me, Ashutosh. Let's have a look at the top stories. The National Annual Conference of Indian Association of Clinical Psychologists held. The Faculty of Indian Medical System launches its 15-day transitional curriculum program, SGTU. The Department of Continuing Education organizes an expert talk. The Faculty of Commerce and Management organizes a one-week faculty development program. Now the news in detail. The 49th National Annual Conference of Indian Association of Clinical Psychologists was organized at SGT University. It started with an inauguration ceremony, a welcome address by Chairperson of the Organizing Committee, Professor Rajbir Singh, words of wisdom by Professor Wahida Khan, address by Chief Guest, Professor Manoranjan Sahai, Guest of Honour, Professor Tej Bahadur Singh, and address by Vice Chancellor, Professor O.P. Kalra, and address by President Dr. Dharendra Kumar, followed by a keynote address by Professor S.P.K. Jeena on recent challenges in psychotherapy and supervision. Let's have a look. The conference began with 4 scientific sessions by eminent speakers on various topics such as mindfulness-based CBT for adolescents, clinical challenges by speaker Dr. Paulami Sudhir, brain antioxidant glutathione and neuroimaging, implications in Alzheimer's disease by speaker Professor Pravat Kumar Mandal, psychotherapy challenges in supervision and dilemma in the Indian context by Dr. Bholeswar Mishra, and domestic violence and mental health of women still challenge in 21st century by Dr. Viva Sharma. The conference was carried over by symposiums on the effectiveness of third wave cognitive behavioral therapy on young adults in the Indian population. An analysis of school mental health program in India, neuropsychotherapy, an emerging paradigm towards neuroscience, informed effective psychotherapy, rational emotive behavioral therapy, experience-based discussions of clinical skills, critical incident stress management techniques, an overview, early child intervention, scope of clinical psychology in preventing developmental disorders and optimizing development, clinical psychology at the workplace, integrating Vipassana meditation in psychotherapy, a challenging perspective, models of psychotherapy supervision, emerging paradigms and acceptance and commitment therapy for borderline personality disorder, followed by the paper presentation and poster sessions.
I think the key in emotion regulation that we do talk about is reduced intensity of emotions, increased thresholds for distress or stress, and the resolution period. And so that would be a key change that we are looking at itself. So I'd also like to emphasize the role of parents. Doing something only with the adolescent may not be helpful because many times parents themselves need those skills to be more mindful about their responses to adolescents and their challenges.
A proper hand handling between the psychologist, which I think the most intelligent subjects, people should go there, this is the best field, and also the doctors, engineer, a multidisciplinary approach, and the person is, the doctors are accessible, patients are accessible.
Bureau Report, SGT Times. The 15-day transitional curriculum program SGTU launched on 13th of Feb 2023. The events of the next 15 days are based on the guidelines of the National Commission for Indian Medicine. Let's have a look. The newly admitted students were welcomed by their seniors with tilak and best wishes. Faculty of Indian Medical System initiated the day 1 of its transitional curriculum program by seeking the blessings of Lord Dhanvantri through Vandana and lamp lightning by the dignitaries, Chief Guest Dr. Parmeshwar Arora, Professor Dr. Prasanna V. Savanur, Professor Dr. Avanish Pathak, Professor Dr. Pankaja Savanur, Dr. Anupama Patra, newly admitted students and parents. Professor Dr. Prasanna V. Savanur, Dean Faculty of Indian Medical System, SGT University, highlighted the details of the event and the importance of the introduction of a transitional curriculum program for the newly admitted students. Dr. Parmeshwar Arora, the chief guest of the ceremony, a very distinguished and well-known personality and at one of the topmost Ayurveda practitioners of India, welcomed students and shared his experiences and motivated and guided students about how to become successful Ayurveda practitioner. Students were also provided step-by-step practical life guidance in the BAMS course by Dr. Arora Sir. Newly admitted students, BAMS senior students, and parents gave their valuable opinion about Ayurveda and college. Concluding remarks were delivered by Professor Dr. Prasanna Visavanur, Dean, Faculty of Indian Medical System, SGT University. A vote of thanks was given by Dr. Karuna Kamble Deshmukh. A pre-transitional curriculum assessment in the form of a questionnaire was conducted to assess knowledge about Ayurveda. Bureau Report, SGT Times. Let's take a short break. We'll be back soon.
SGT. Let's me question anything, even the university.
I have visited other campuses too, but SGT has better infrastructure. Plus, it's hope.
Here, we are not just students, we are emerging journalists. Here, we got an opportunity to interact with renowned media experts.
Asia's biggest shooting floor, latest equipment,
practical learning,
Faculties from the industry.
Freedom of expression.
Come, be a part of this revolution.
SGT University, nurturing future leader.
Welcome back after the break. The Department of Continuing Education, Faculty of Nursing, SGT University organized an expert talk on leadership, prioritizing diversity, equity and inclusion. On Friday at the hospital auditorium by Dr. Ruth Robert, Chief of Education and Academia, Veteran Affairs Medical Center, Texas, USA. Let's have a look. The session was chaired by Professor Dr. P.T. Cole, Dean Faculty of Nursing, and coordinated by Ms. Deepak and Ms. Bharti Sachdeva. The event began with the traditional auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. During the session, Dr. Ruth explained the concept of diversity, equity, and inclusion in leadership and how to prioritize it. She also presented various research evidence regarding effective leadership at all levels in the workplace, education, administrations and research. She also focused on the new concept of 360-degree reviews and students, teachers and staff satisfaction surveys for goal achievement of organizational objectives. She acquainted faculty members and students with creating a diverse, equitable and inclusive environment to facilitate effective leadership. The session was very interactive and highly appreciated by the students. Bureau Report, SGT Times. The Faculty of Commerce and Management organized a one-week faculty development program on research paper writing for Scopus, WOS, ABDC indexed journals. Let's have a look. The inaugural session was chaired by Pro-Chancellor SGT University Dr. Rakesh Sharma, Pro-Vice Chancellor SGT University Dr. Atul Nasa and Dean Research and Development Dr. Meenakshi Munshi. SGT University Dr. Rakhi Singh, Dean, Faculty of Commerce and Management, felicitated all the esteemed guests. Dr. Sonia Rathi was the resource person for the first session titled Ideation in Research. The session explained the concept of ideation in a very simplistic manner. The session on review of literature and bibliometric analysis was taken by Dr. Ashwani Kumar. He highlighted the common mistakes made by the researchers in the literature review and explained the various ways of organizing the literature through ample examples. The post-lunch session was taken by Dr. Sneha Latta Yadav. The session on problem formulation and objectives of the study detailed the problem formulation process for scientific investigation. Bureau Report, SGT Times. That's all for today in SGT Times. Thanks for watching.